No. Wow. All attack. Hello, good game. Welcome back, ghouls and goblins. I hope you're having a magical day. Make sure to like the video to show your support and subscribe to the channel right now, because at 35,000 subs, you could win a complete D&D rare playset. Ayo! Check out the Linktree link in the description below, or give it a Google. Hello, good game Linktree for all of the latest and greatest, right? Support the channel through the Patreon, the YouTube, Twitch, some of our affiliate links. Join the Discord, get in on our free contests and giveaways and tournaments. There's a plenty to be had for all. So with that out of the way, today's video, Mono Green Stompy version 2 in Standard 2022. Doing our best to find the ideal version. The other day, I used this deck to climb from Mythic rank 88% into the top 1200. Just right like that, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Today, we are climbing up slowly. I think like 96% up to 98 or 99%. So, it is definitely getting the job done. We're going to break down the deck list, the strategies, the synergies. Then we're going to showcase all of that in our gameplay footage and finally wrap up with our final thoughts and deck review. So again, massive thank you to everybody on the stream right now. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel to win, and definitely check out that link tree to help support. Let's get into it and take a look at Mono Green Stompy version 2 in Standard 2022. All right, so here it is. It's a 60 card best of 1, 2.7 average mana value with 12 non-creatures and 25 creatures. 23 land, but don't worry, we go up to 27 with the Mammoth via the Valley. A lot of really cool things within this deck. We have Vorinclex, top end, 6/6, trample, haste, double your counters, half your opponent's counters. We have the Froghemoth for 5 with haste as well, a 4/4, also with trample, and whenever it deals combat damage, exile cards equal to that combat damage from your opponent's graveyard, and then gain counters if they're creatures, and gain life if they're non-lands, or non-land permanents, right? Spells, whatever. Non-creature permanents is what I mean to say. We have Toski for the draw, indestructible, can't be countered, attacks every combat if able, which is cool. And whenever a creature you control deals combat damage, you'll get to draw. And that's really nice because we have so much trample in the deck. The Vorinclex, Froghemoth, Old Growth Troll, 4/4 trample. When it dies, attach it as an aura to a land. It double taps for green, and you can sack it to create a tapped 4/4 with trample as well, which is really, really nice, right? So, plenty of trample in the deck. We can buff our creatures through not only Ranger's class, level 2, put a +1/+1 counter on attacking creature, but we have at instant speed Inscription of Abundance to put 2 +1/+1 counters on a creature for some combat shenanigans. This is also a fight spell, and we can gain life. If we kick it, we get to pick all 3, which is pretty groovy. The Ranger's class, we can play creatures from the top of our library as well at a certain point for level 3, and it enters, creating a wolf. More removal within Blizzard Brawl, +1/+0 indestructible as long as we control 3 snow permanents. That shouldn't be a problem. Using the Faceless Haven as a creature land, that's going to be helpful if we come up against any field wipes, right? Toski does have indestructible as well. So Swarm Shambler, this is great. The tokens are good because tokens go across, the whole deck, and if we become a target of single target removal, we're going to create an insect, and this is a stackable effect, which is pretty cool, and we can sink extra mana into the Shambler, putting a +1/+1 counter on it and tapping it whenever we do. The Pack Leader, a 3/3 5/3 base stat with trample for 4. Pack Tactics, draw a card, 6 or greater total attack power, right? So that's the whole deck. Mammoth goes to 5/5, or goes up by 2/2 for each land. We're only playing 1 land a turn here, so top end 5/5 Mammoth as well. That's the deck, right? There's not a lot going on. There's no sideboard. It is super straightforward. You want to be curving out, mana, turn 1 all the way to turn 6. The troll can help you if it gets removed to get to 6 earlier on, but just stack those bodies on the board, use the fight effects, draw more cards, and just bash. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And I really like aggro decks for their simplicity. They are, in my opinion, easier to pilot, so it's going to be a great deck for many of you who are newer to the game and still want to climb rank. you know, with little resistance. So with that being said, that's the deck. Thanks for watching. Like the video, subscribe to the channel to get in on the giveaways, the contests. Check out the Linktree link to learn more about all of that and to, you know, support if you can. With that being said, it's been my pleasure. I hope you all have a magical day. Enjoy, and we'll be back to wrap up after this. And then I assumed that the lady who I, like, at the post office would, like, write your address and shit for me. And it's like, no. And it's like, man, I don't think I've written anything down in years. It's been so long since I've written anything. I can type a lot better than I used to. I'm very good at typing. But my handwriting has gone to absolute shit. Like, people would think I'm illiterate, and I guess I kind of am, but it's very noticeable. It's like, oh my god, how old is this kid? And it's weird. I can write in different qualities with different, like, stencils, I guess. Like, some things I've got very good writing with. Other things, not so much. Just immediately fold. I'm gonna hit for 3. I have no idea. Countered back. I just realized we were recording. I forgot we were recording for a while. Yeah. Don't worry about my random stories. I guess that's just how slow the game is going here. I mean, typical control match, right? I say Mammoth and then Brawl, and just get rid of this thing. Just get rid of this goofy merchant. That's all it is. Hit for 3. Down to 13. You know, it's not that bad. Or is it? Merchant back into play. Love it! We should have went with Toski, like my first thought. I don't know what we want to do here. I think Troll. And then we can play Toski next turn, try to get a draw. I guess. I don't know. Feels weird. I'm not too comfortable with this. Oh, man. That's bad. That's a big puppy dog, bro. And not enough mana to kick this. So we can push up here. We go to 5. And then we go to 7. We still probably get beat up, though, pretty good. Hit for 1, down to 2. If they make a dog, it's a self-sack. Draw 2, 1 to the bottom. So good. As a +2 as well. 7 mana. You know, we're at their whim, basically. Not a good spot. Environmental Sciences just takes the draw. Oh, and there's the queen. So I would say this is probably a good game, actually. Right? How do we get ahead of this value?
For loyalty.
Hi, Twitch. Yes, you are playing Dimir Control. The best deck against mono green. Let's go class. Make the wolf to block. Push in. We hit the dog creator. You know, it's also a really good draw. Nailed it. They're going to remove the troll, right? They're going to exile it.
I will cull the weak.
Which is bad, but whatever. How come they didn't win the game yet? No, I always like to grind it out. You know, yeah, sure, this is maybe a spot where we concede, but just push through.
But we will catch you.
All the treasures are absolutely redonkulous. It's pretty annoying, but we can't just sit idle. Right, we do have to go for it. I'm sure there's another blood in the snow, just waiting in the wings for us.
Aren't I generous?
Oh, nice. Okay, sure thing.
Apparently, I can create your doom.
Oh yes, I know the knowledge you seek.
So this is only to a player. And we're going in on the planeswalkers, I think, right? That dog's pretty tough. The dog's a 6/6, like... And we can't give them even a turn, really, can we? I think the Werewolf pack leader's nice. And, you know, I honestly don't know what to do here. I don't know if I want to trade the troll. Like, I think it might be better off just to attack with the 2/2. Because it's going to be a 6/6 and trade with it anyways. Or they keep it and just chump block. They'll probably chump block the wolf. They'll probably trade with the token. Let's try to kill Spider Lady. Again, you know, they're just going to super block here. Right, with the dog. We do need to remove it though. And this helps us because it basically just comes back, right? End our turn. We'll make it on their end step, right? It comes in tapped. It's 4/4 with trample. Are we being shown love again? You have to close out, bro. You gotta close it out. Just like 3 all-runs Epiphany in a row, right? Why not? A little bit of Shambling Gas shuts down Toski. Deadly Dispute. You know, the counter's good. They make the treasure. That's good too. And they get the double draw. Oh, wow. They have a ton of mana. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 available. Some more spiders. Gotta love the spitters. And an exhibition. Down to 2 mana. That is a fat field, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead. Do you want to attack? Sack the land. We still have 4 mana. And then the Shambler goes up. I'll admit, this is pretty brutal. Oh, it's pretty brutal, man. We have 18 life. You know, they're bashing us for a bunch. Oof. Oof, 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 oof. How bad do we want the draw? Enough to lose the dog? I don't think so. I think we just take it nice and easy. Planeswalkers are so friggin' annoying. Yeah, so it's a 2-for-1, but, you know, good for them in a lot of ways. They have such an advantage.
Now you have my full attention.
Subservience will be.
Yeah, even Lawless minus, like, is basically inevitable. Like, they could Blood on the Snow and then use the minus, you know what I mean? I shouldn't say that out loud. Oh my gosh. Yeah, pretty much a no-win scenario here. I do like to make them work for it though, right?
In exchange for loyalty.
It's like, if you want to play control deck, it's going to take a couple minutes. Even though they're super aggro about it, right? Look at the field. And they're being so conservative. Only 4 mana. That's frustrating. We'll never deal with that. The Tendrils would be good to just snipe the Planeswalkers, but how often is it like this? That 8/8 is just like perpetually in the way as well. Ooh, ay caramba. I think I'm comfortable closing out here. Push Toski up. It's indestructible, but they're going to hit us so hard on the return. Yeah. I mean, it's not ideal. Let's end our turn. More draws, that's fine. They're down to 33. We're at 42. They've been drawn a little bit. As if this couldn't get any worse. Cheese and crepes. Cheese and crepes.
Sorry, haven't heard that name before.
Yeah, well, frig you, Randy. So we lose our wolf token.
It was going to die eventually anyway.
More drawing. It's a good match.
One must first know.
This is a great match. They'll never mill themselves.
Minions are loyal.
They'll never kill themselves. They will kill us, though. Just through the professor. You know what I mean? Ah, resolve all. If they don't attack with all here, I'll concede, right? I mean, at a certain point, it's like, why have you not just attacked? You could have ended this ages ago. It's almost like they're listening. No, this is someone who we know knows us, so it is what it is. You know, this is doomed from the get-go, right? I don't want to accuse anyone of anything, but this was an old-fashioned kind of beatdown. They love it so much. They're just like, my whole world is complete. I beat HGG, who couldn't get past his 4th land. Oh, what a miraculous accomplishment. We need some more wins, though. That's for sure. It's not been a good day. All right, our opponent goes first. We'll keep 7. One Shambler out. So these Ranger classes, hopefully, come in handy. We really need to win some games today. But you know, we'll get there, right? Not every day's perfect. The other day I went from 88% to 1200. So, you know, there's good days and there's bad days. They come together. And we'll take them both, right? No attacks. Just chilling. Ooh, Naya. Triple color. Venture. Ayo! We do have Blizzard Brawl in rotation times 2, right? So we can just kind of clean up the field. Do we want to remove the Sentinel? We definitely want to remove this thing. You're ugly. You ain't got no alibi. You ugly. Hey, hey, you ugly. Alright, then we're going to push up with the Rangers class and have a little fun with it. Push up the Shambler to 2, hit for 5. Lethal in 4. Beepity boop. Bop bop. Another. I'm glad we didn't blow our brawl on the Sentinel, because we want to take out this Paladin too. Another fight effect. Oh my gosh. Yup. We have instant speed if there's any shenanigans to back it up, but I'm not sure it gets there. What you doing, Willis? What you doing? Right, like if they buff theirs, we can buff ours. We could tap the Shambler and then kamikaze the Paladin as well if we needed. I don't think the Wolf token outweighs the Shambler though. And this is perfect, right? Absolutely. This is why I love the Inscription so much. So we just put the tokens on it, right? Goes to 4/4. They deal 3 damage. It's alive. Now it grabs Indestructible, kills the Paladin. And they had to tap for that. But I think I will just sink the mana into the Shambler. Hit for 6. Land off the top for our Froghemoth. Gonna slurp up their graveyard. And I don't want to talk too soon, but this is looking promising. We have a Haven in play if there's a field wipe. If not, we draw a land. We're aggressing. Oh, lifelink. Okay, so this actually could be bad. Could be bad. We do outpace it, though, right? We're dealing more damage than they're gaining. But it's, you know, puts us on a clock, too, though, right? There's the land. You love to see it. On the Froghemoth, and we've got a little life gain of our own. They have 2 non-lands there. And we have another Froghemoth and the Snow Haven as well. Literally cleaning up their entire graveyard. It's an 8/8. We gain a bunch of life. Cheers. We love the frog. Is Rangers class just like always there? And Wizards. Wizards, Magic, Arena. Why do I not have Canadian sleeves? Why do you hate me so? There's other content creators from Canada, you know? I'm not the only one, there's plenty of us. So please, get us those Canadian sleeves, right? Got a lot of Canadian fans as well. So do the others. And we all want the Maple Leaf, baby. Give us the Maple Leaf. We're going to start protesting. Maple Leaf. Maple Leaf. Our opponent wants to mill us. Will we stand for it? No. Does it work? Probably. Friggin' mill. Not only do they mill you, but they rope you as well. Loving that rope. Oh my gosh. That is good. Babanoosh. I see you. You have Starlink too? Oh, no, that's a joke because my internet's still running. The Starlink internet's actually been fairly kind to me. Little hiccups here and there, but it is what it is. That was a full turnsy-wornsy. Is there a counterspell here? Maybe they're absolutely just not here. They have disconnected. But, I mean, he who plays Rune Crab deserves to be disconnected, I think is how that's, that rule goes, or, you know. Woof. Also, he who ropes, does not win, right? Don't rope. I'm not going to let you win. I do think that if someone wanted to, though, right? If they had a full-time job that didn't allow them to play Magic all day, and they wanted their 15 wins, I'm pretty sure you could make a bot, just like a little Python script or whatever, to, you know, play out the first hand. You know what I mean? Like, because the lands always go to the left for the most part when you start the match. So you could just play cards from the left until it wouldn't let you anymore, at which point you'd be roping your opponent, and they'd either concede because they're tired of you, or you'd lose because they just smash you and you'd lose due to the roping timer. Right? 'Cause you only get so much time to rope your opponent. But, you know, if this thing ran for 8 hours while you were at work, I guarantee you'd get your 15 wins a day. Oh! Yeah. Really easy, you know, anyone could do it. I wouldn't, though. You know, we don't want to clog up the queue with bot farmers, right? We do want to play our games because this is trash. I can't have this. So I really don't recommend it. It's not that hard to get your wins every day. But at the end of it, like, you know, you can't just play 2 islands at Crab and have your opponent concede. You can't expect that. But the sad thing is, it happens more than once. And I just want to take a note. You know, Canadians love to rip on our you know, southern counterpart. And USA strategy, right? Just BM them, leave them to dry. Opponent goes first. We don't mind it. We have a turn 1 Mammoth, turn 2 Pack Leader, and it looks like a mono green, el mono green. We are able to stuff the Mammoth to the side because we top decked a Forest. Oof, turn 2 Ranger class is good. If they have a Blizzard Brawl, I will freak out. Only 1 Snowland in play, though, so far. I need a Blizzard Brawl, because I have 3 Snowlands. Please, Lord, may I have a Blizzard Brawl? The 2/2 hits. We have to trade with it. We absolutely have to trade. Right? We don't have anything to block it next turn is the reason for that. Snowland out. Mammoth is a go. We're at 4 for Toski. 5 for the Frog the turn after. Reef with the class is GG's. Oh no. No, 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 no. Not good. But the ooze isn't hitting. We can't block this. So we definitely need removal off the top to kill the ooze. That is not it. It's not it. An indestructible blocker's nice. We get a decent hit, doesn't do much. You know, it threatens some HP's. Boom. Get the draw. It's not removal either. We have, I think, 8 removal spells in deck. Haven't found one. We are looking, though. Desperately digging. I don't know how we're going to beat that ooze. Like, the ooze with the Rangers class is just such a BM. Right? They all get a counter. Ay caramba. Hit for 7. They have lethal next turn. They have no cards in grave for us to gain life with. More blockers. Another ooze. Nice. That's insane. What a hand. No fight effects, so I'm just gonna pack up. Let's pack up. Our opponent goes first. We can just keep this. Why not, right? It is what it is. We're just kind of floating at like 96%. Not really having a good time about it, but it is what it is. We'll get there. It's always pretty grindy sometimes, some days. If anyone tells you differently, they're lying. They probably have removal, but we still go for it. We have trolls, we have our Froghemoth, plenty of trample. Another thing we've not really seen is Vorinclex. Where's Vorinclex been? So kind of awkward. Jeremy Ming, how are you doing today? Removal? Yeah, Bloodchief's Thirst is such a wicked card against the wolf. Very good. Troll is out. We will be able to kick the Inscription as well. Twitch is a go. We have Trample. They're playing Grixis. They bounce us. They reveal a dragon, hit for 4. We attain the ramp. The haste will be better later on. End our turn. Hold up the Inscription. You know, maybe there's another Dragonfire we should protect against. I think that's going to be their best bet. That's their 4th land. No dragon yet. They're going to sack the Twitch, make a treasure, draw 3 cards, basically. Because they'll learn, and then they'll draw 2 from the dispute. Wicked awesome value. I don't know why you're targeting my troll. Get out of here, boy. That's my troll. Galazeth, hello. You're cute. Let's just do a straight up fight down. Gotcha. They still get the treasure though, right? This is a lot of haste. Or a lot of trample, sorry. It is quite a bit of haste as well. So they stop 1 of 8. We take their entire grave. I think we go up by 2 and we gain 2 life. Right, so it's a 6/6. If only we had Snakeskin Veil in the deck, we'd be ripping. But I don't know, you know, they'd have to have the star mounts in deck to Dragonfire it now. A 6/6 dragon, which would be rare. Goldspan is just good. That general value is, it's there. Oh, no way. I'm talking about general value. Froghemoth! Love this guy. Counterspell? No. Wow. All attack. There has to be something. There's a Dragon's Fire on the Froghemoth. Or on the Troll. One of them. The 6/6 definitely goes through, though. They just sack the treasure and the creature to draw 2, and that's going to be a good game. Right? Much better. We can beat top-ranked players. We just need a good draw with some removal in it. Going first with a very nice turn 1, turn 2. We need a land for turn 3, turn 4, turn 5, turn 6. But with my luck, nothing but land, baby. Yeah. I like to flood. Sometimes it really, really helps, right? Sometimes the flood is not so shabby. Other times, absolutely crippling. Lumimancer's fine, right? Selesnya, Magecraft, so we're looking for them to deal 1 big hit, and I don't think that big hit comes until turn 4, right? They need the Lumimancer, they need the Light Scribe, and then they need another turn to, you know, beast down on us. And this was their turn 2, right? So we get turn 3. I believe we get turn 4. Turn 4 might be pretty risky biscuits. If they have something here defensively, it's not the worst to get it out, even if we just end up trading with it. Yeah, just take the damage, that's nice. Very, very good. We're sitting on 3, this is 4. So not quite into our big boys yet. And I'll tell you what, if we can curve into these, almost unstoppable. I've won so many matches with a turn 4 Frog, turn 4 Vorinclex, Froghemoth. I don't know. It's great. Our opponent's on 2 land. Can they find the 3rd? And that is the gambit, right, with the Magecraft decks, is you want so little land because you always want to be top decking your draws with more spells. But sometimes your draw hands aren't filled with land and other times you brick. They do play 3 though, so they're keeping pace. I retract that statement. But you know, I've played a lot of Magecraft decks. It is a common thing to maybe not find that land always the way you need it. Even the colors. They have the Snarl, or the Arctic Tree Line, I guess. Poor man's Snarl. Because there is no Selesnya Snarl. LOL. Yet. Maybe we'll get them. Probably won't. Would be cool. Dragon's Guard Elite. This is good too. And they have, you know, that dual color mana available. Could be plenty of things. So we want to basically Blizzard Brawl the Elite. Oh, they go right for it. So we know they're tapped. This is a interesting bank. Bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see how it pays off. That's a pretty tasty 4-drop. I'm going to swing in for 4. They just take the damage, I bet, and we get the draw. There's no way they lose their elite. There's no way they take that trade. Down to 12. Give me the draw. Down to 12, give me the draw. We have an indestructible blocker with Toski, which is really nice, so that'll be fine. There we go. Give me the draw. It is that 5th land. Turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, turn 4, turn 5. Can we get that 6th land for a perfect 1 to 6 curve? That would be delicious. That is literally the apex of this deck. Of course, you know, a little bit of removal is nice as well. We could have dealt with these threats with a single Blizzard Brawl, and, you know, now that option's fading away. We have Indestructible, they have Trample, so it looks like we're taking 5 damage here. Could go up even higher, of course, right? You know, they could cast 2 more spells, put it all on the Elite. You know, the +1/+1 Vigilance times 2, plus this gets +1/+1. Oh, it's a Blizzard Brawl on our Indestructible Toski. We'll send the love, right? Hugs, bro. It's okay. If you killed the troll, it just means Vorinclex, so that's not... The wolf, the pack leader, would have been best. They are going right for it, though. Woof. Killing our blockers, killing our blockers. We take 7 damage here, right? And we block the Lumimancer. Are they wanting to defend with the Elite? They know our hand if they're defending with the Elite. There's no way a sane person would defend right now when they're buffed up with Trample. And do we trade with it? They're out of mana. We lose our wolf, but we get the guard. I think it's worth it. It even mitigates a bit of the damage, and... Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. Big hit. And they deal 16 damage. Maybe they can. Maybe they can. I don't know. Probably should have left the Shambler back to defend, let's be honest. 3 mana. I don't see 16 damage here. I don't see it. Not without the Light Scribe in play alongside the Lumimancer. They have 3 green mana. Should be fine. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. You love to see it. And we're getting some wins here. We're getting some wins finally. Going first, turn 2 Ranger class with a Blizzard Brawl. Looking for a third snowland. It's not perfect, right? There's no turn 1 Swarm Shambler. Maybe there is, we just don't know yet. Let's see how well topdeck.exe is running today. You know, it's just a little program all the content creators run in the background. If you're unaware, it's the first time hearing that, give it a Google. Alright, a very sad turn 1. Plenty of interaction. And if we can put all those counters on Toski, there's that land we want. And we're going to keep the forest out. Haven in hand. Blizzard Brawl is active next turn alongside a Ranger class buff up. Elves. Elves! Why I oughta. Oh, double removal. Taking out the War Master is beyond good, right? Very, 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 very good. And we're going to buff into the Ranger class, hit for 4. They just take it down to 16. 5 cards left in their hand to deal with. 2 lands out. Sentinel is an elf. It is also mana generation. They need to play more War Masters and then elves on top of the War Masters. Avenger's decent. Do they tap it for another elf? No. Let's kill the Avenger. Hit for 5. Down to 11. Woof. So we still have 2 inscriptions. This is really good, right? Nice instant speed interaction. We're at 3, close to 5. They pay life for that, which is incredible. This is a 3/3, and you know, they have 1 mana. So I'm gonna go ahead and fight this. No Snakeskin Veil. That's great. Go straight with Toski. Hit for 5 and get a draw. No. So we finally take the Sentinel. No draw. We have a Haven in play. This match is over. Realmwalker selecting elves, playing elves from the top of their library. And whenever they cast an elf, I believe they draw a card as well. This is lethal. I believe. It goes through, yeah. Oh no, we're 1 shy. You dingling, HGG. Double draw, though. Let's keep the Shambler in hand. There's really no need to play it. I think the Squirrel is pretty good. You do have to put counters on it to avoid a -1/-1. Because that's like super common right now. But, you know, it's still totally viable. I think we have lethal here regardless. Again. Let's push up the Squirrel. Nice, so we're turning that early video luck around, getting some nice wins in a row, gaining some rank again finally. Can I get a woof woof? All right, so a little bit of a rough start, but we definitely turned on the Jets at the end. And, you know, I knew we could turn it around because I played this deck the other day from 88% to the top 1200 with very little resistance. You know, we cut through butter with our hot green knife. And so I think that this version is very nice. However, I think I'm crushing on that ooze. That ooze is good. So what if, like, but then the haste of Froghemoth is so good too. It's just like, I really want to run the ooze, but I have no idea what I would drop. Honestly, I think it's the Mammoth. But that takes away from our land consistency. right? So it's like pros and cons to all of these decisions as we tweak the deck. But I think, you know, if I had to choose, maybe the Mammoth goes, we take the Ooze. They're both 3 drops. The Ooze has more synergy with the deck via the counters and Swarm Shambler and Vorinclex and Rangers class. I honestly think the Ooze might replace the Mammoth. I'm not sure though. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Let's get a discussion going. Weigh the pros and cons of replacing the Kazandu Mammoth, which is the land and the body, with the Oran Reef Ooze, which can put a counter on ETB, and whenever it attacks everything with a counter, gets a counter, which is very good with our tramples. So that's where I'm going with the deck in the future. Let me know what you guys think. Like I said, thanks again for your time and attention. Make sure to like the video on your way out. It really, really helps. Subscribe to the channel to win a D&D playset at 35,000 subs. And definitely check out the Linktree link. Join the Discord. Support through the Patreon, the YouTube, you know, any of the affiliate links. Lots of our swag, you know, our chair, our gear is all available while supporting the channel with some commissions, right? So lots of cool ways to get around that. Of course, Patreon is my personal favorite. I get the most percentage that way, but you know, whatever floats your boat at the end of the day. And more importantly than all of this, you know, just have a magical day. We'll see you soon in the next.